Well, typically we like to talk about the trends in countertops right now is quartz. That's our biggest trend. It's on the upswing. Quartz, it's popular because a lot of the home improvement TV shows, they really promote it and use it, but it's an engineered stone, so it's more predictable than, say, a natural stone.
That's right, folks. It's the weekend. Welcome to Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. You're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network on 97.1 The Ticket. That's right. So, great weekend getting off, my friends, and lots going on in the home improvement world. Everybody's busy. We're busy, you're busy, lots to happen, but finding good quality products, finding great contractors is the new difficulty out there. Plus, there's a popularity of a lot of products that we all want to talk about, and we always have fun with that. So we're getting right into it today. No mishmash with me telling you everything about everything. We're going right into it. So joining me on the Hire It Done radio show is Lisa Storts from Hard Rock Stoneworks. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
How have you been?
I'm great. You?
I'm awesome. I'm so good. Like, I don't know what to do with myself.
I love it.
So, how's business at Hard Rock Stoneworks?
Business is great.
You're busy, aren't you?
We're very busy.
So every builder in town, it seems to be, uses Hard Rock Stoneworks. So when you see all of a sudden all these new houses going up that have granite in their kitchens, it's like, oh, yeah, we're using Hard Rock Stoneworks. And then when it comes to renovation, kitchens, baths, Hard Rock is there too.
Yes.
In fact, yeah, you lead the way with us on Hire It Done.
Wonderful. We like to hear that.
That's great. So tell everyone, for the audience, in case anyone hasn't heard or doesn't know about you, where you guys are located, stuff like that.
Hard Rock Stoneworks is located in Sterling Heights, Michigan. We're near Mound and Van Dyke. Also in Troy, we have a kitchen and bath showroom.
Awesome.
Yes. We service the entire state of Michigan.
So recently, a couple friends of mine had asked me, say, Adam, I got a good kitchen. I like it. But I don't like my countertops. I want to replace them. So I always, I'm like, just go to Hard Rock Stoneworks. There's, an abundance of selections. And of course, right now, everyone's asking me, well, I like granite, but, I've been hearing about quartz, and I hear you talk about the popularity of quartz. Is that trend still on the upward swing where quartz is like on fire?
Quartz is on fire.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
And you guys sell a few brands, don't you?
We do. We have a handful of brands of the engineered stone and lots of selection, lots of color. It's really come a long way in the past few years to look more like natural stone, but being an engineered stone, you can do more with it.
So the term, obviously quartz, is there actually quartz in it? Is that why they call it quartz?
Yeah, there's a level of quartz in there, depending on the brand, how much quartz, but
that's okay. It's like their formula.
You got it.
So when you say engineered stone, so like granite coming out of the ground is like engineered by God.
Correct. Yep, it's a natural.
Thousands and thousands of years. Mm-hmm. But quartz being man-made or man-engineered, that means they grind up old stones? How does it process?
Yeah, it's ground up stone, quartz, granite, you name it, and then poured with resin. Resin is a big portion of the engineered stone, and it's poured into a mold. So that pattern's repeated in each slab.
Yeah.
And the formula, there's not much of a color change.
It's consistent.
It's very consistent, even with a varied pattern. You know what you're getting.
Cool. So that's the best part. It's consistent all the way through. It's more of a perfect type product. So you don't have to worry about it. You look at it all the way down the line. It's like, wow, that's exactly how I want it. And how is it compared to manufacture? Cut the corners, put edging on it. With granite, you've got these huge machines, these diamond tip blades that cut, all these edges. Is it similar process?
It's the same process.
Okay.
It's just quartz is a little more predictable than granite because granite is natural.
Right.
When you cut it, some are a little more temperamental than others, where with the quartz, the way that it's made, it's more precise.
So the thickness, there's no air bubbles. You get a piece of granite, it looks beautiful, but then 6 feet in or something, there could be some schmutz.
Right.
When you're cutting
I
it.
love it. Yeah, there could be some schmutz.
It's a Hire It Done word. It's one of my isms.
I like it.
Yeah. So, that's cool. So let's give some homeowners, some tips right now. So if you're thinking of remodeling your kitchen, a bath, upgrading a conference room table, anything in your house, and you want, all right, let's go get granite or quartz. What should they look for, or what are the first steps? Go to Hard Rock Stone, obviously, but what should you do?
Really, they need to look at the scope of their project. Are they just remodeling cabinets, countertops, doing the whole process, or are they just doing countertops? But we always recommend knowing the product and how you want to use your kitchen. That's going to determine whether you're selecting granite or quartz, because there's different elements to each product and how it should be used. We always say countertop is the focal point, so it should be the first thing you're looking at.
Okay, so that's important because let's use a kitchen as an example. Okay, you got cabinets, countertop, backsplash, flooring, right? Those are the main components in appliances too. So everyone, I've had people ask me, well, Adam, I love a hardwood floor, but I love a white cabinet, but how do I combine it and how do I blend everything together? So I guess in your opinion, the unifying piece or the glue for all that design is start with the countertop and then work your way out.
You got it.
That's a smart way to do that.
It is. It's when you think about visually, when you walk into a room, it's going to be the biggest part that's eye level. So we say it's the piece of artwork.
Well, that's true. It's totally true. So when they come to the showroom, they can, deal with a granite stone consultant from there. Do you have to make an appointment?
No, just come on in anytime.
You guys, what are your? Yeah, you're open. Well, today you're open.
Yes, we are open Monday through Saturday. We do have a late day on Wednesdays. We open at 9 a.m. every day, and then the hours are 6 p.m. most days, 8 p.m. on Wednesdays, and then Saturday is 5, I believe.
Do you recommend making an appointment, or because you have enough people there, you just, come on in whenever you can?
We have plenty of people. Come on in when you can. What we recommend is having a simple sketch of what you would like estimated, and then a salesperson will be able to show you stone and get you a quote based on what you're looking at and get you in the ballpark.
Yeah, and that's the best part about it. You know what's funny? One of the viewers, we're on Facebook Live. In case anyone wants to watch the show, and you're, driving or whatever, be careful. But you can go to Facebook on the 97.1 The Ticket page or Hire It Done and watch us. But yeah, why don't we get Hard Rock Stone to redo the studio in here? And let's do quartz or granite on these tables.
Absolutely.
Right? You think
that.
Randy and Steve would?
I think they'd be definitely open to doing that.
So it'll be like, good morning, folks. It's Hire It Done live from the Hard Rock Stone Works studio.
I love it.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
I bet you they're listening right now. And he's like, oh, boy, that's going to cost us. Well, maybe we can trade something. It's not a bad idea, right?
It's not a bad idea.
What color would you pick in here?
I would definitely put a quartz in here, and I'm a granite girl, but I would put quartz in here.
Yeah.
And based on if we were working with these elements, like we have one that looks like Calcutta Classic, so it looks like a marble. It's white, grays.
Well, that'd be cool.
Or we have a Marquina. It's black with white veining to it. It's beautiful.
So text us, folks, 97136. Should we put quartz or granite in the 97.1 The Ticket Studios? That's what I want to do. And you know what? I think Hire Done could underwrite that as well. Okay. We'll just let the listeners choose.
Okay.
That way, when Valenti comes back, he'll get all upset. anything to get under his skin is the best way.
I'll help you.
So that's cool. So, because you say quartz is super popular, are there any limitations to using quartz?
There can be when it comes to heat. You can scorch, it can crack.
So you can't take a hot cast iron pan off the grill and put it right on the countertop?
No, you cannot.
You can't do that with granite either, can you?
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't, but there's more risk with quartz.
In quartz, is there a risk with staining? I spilled red wine on it?
There is, but less than a granite because being engineered, it's non-porous. But there is the potential of a stain, but minimal.
Okay, I didn't know.
Very minimal.
Yeah, because the other thing is because it's midsummer, you guys are crazy busy. We're crazy busy, and finding good contractors is so difficult. But right now, like our landscapers, they're like Adam, we don't need any more business right now. We're sold out through October, November. I'm like, okay, which leads me to say, hey, if you're thinking of doing a project, you better start making the calls now. However, the outdoor kitchens, the outdoor fireplaces, and the outdoor living, what these guys are building right now, bigger projects.
Yes.
Can you do quartz outside?
No.
You can't. Okay, so there's a
cannot.
limitation,
There's a limitation.
especially in Michigan.
Correct. It's the weather, cold, hot, but also quartz can fade because it's an engineered stone. It can,
Okay.
the color can change, the temperament of it can change. So we recommend natural stone outside.
All right, well, let's go. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I want to talk about which costs more to do. I'm Adam Helfman. You're listening to 97.1 The Ticket. Welcome back, folks. My name's Adam Helfman. This is 97.1 The Ticket. You're listening to Hire It Done, the fastest growing home improvement show in America. That's right. What's up? This segment of Hire It Done is brought to you by Kangaroo, because they hop to it. Hire It Done clients getting a full replacement from Kangaroo will receive $750 off plus 50% off new gutters and gutter guards. Just visit hireitdone.com and click on the specials. I'm liking that one. So back in studio with me is Lisa Storts,
Hey,
National Account Manager for Hard Rock Stoneworks. Welcome back.
thank you.
Hardrockstoneworks.com is the website. And the number, folks, 586-532-7763. You guys have been around for a while. I've known you guys forever. Randy and Steve, great guys.
Yes, they are.
Gary Swick, awesome.
The best.
Lisa Storts, awesome.
She's cool.
Yeah, she's awesome. Oh, wait, you're right there.
Oh, weird.
So, we were talking about quartz and granite. You really shouldn't use quartz outside. I get it.
Yeah.
For the weather change. Granite is a rock. It comes from outside. There you go. There's what you want.
Right.
But over the years with weather, doesn't you have to maintain granite at all, or is it just light maintenance? What is the deal with that?
You mean exterior or interior?
Anytime. Yeah.
Anytime. So with exterior, we recommend winterizing the stone each season. Interior and exterior, you may need to reseal your stone, but not within the first 15 years of owning it.
Oh, okay. So it's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
it's virtually maintenance free.
I'm liking that. So that's pretty cool. When you say winterize,
Yes.
what does that mean?
Well, we have a stone.
Coating or something?
Yeah. Well, we have a stone outside at Hard Rock. It's one of our displays, and we'll cover it. We almost like what you do to boats. Put the
Oh, okay.
plastic shrink wrap over it.
Got it.
That's more to protect it from salt, because we salt the parking lot, things like
Got
that. The snow, whatever could be in it, elements.
No, that's what
Just
I wasn't
keep
sure.
it nice.
Okay, so you're busy. Homeowner says, all right, I'm doing a kitchen, I'm doing a bath. I want new countertops. I want to go pick my granite or quartz. They come to Hard Rock Stoneworks, and they're like, oh, my God, I love this white, super pure white with this veining in it quartz. I don't know a name, but, Southstone has like a really cool,
Yeah.
There's
It's
a
called
couple-
Calcutta Classic.
Calcutta Classic. There we
Looks
go.
like marble.
Perfect.
Mhm.
I want it for my kitchen. Do I have to pick a slab, or since the display and the slab is the same, I don't have to worry about that?
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
you do not have to select a quartz slab.
Because granite, you do.
You do. We recommend it. Granite has more texture, variation. It's natural. One slab may look different to the next,
Yeah, and that's the whole natural beauty of stone.
Correct.
But the consistency and the best part about quartz is that when you pick the display, what they install is exactly the same, which I love.
Yeah.
So now timeline. So I pick it out. I meet with my kitchen guys. I got the cabinets. I got my countertop. I got my flooring. I'm super excited. And when it's time to put countertops in, how much leeway or how much time does Hard Rock need in order to, from the day I pick it out to the day I want it installed?
Okay. Well, that's easy. When we know your cabinet install date, or if you're just
Yeah.
replacing, typically once you have your stone selected, we know everything's on site. Sink, faucet, you have all your elements in the home. We can typically get a template scheduled within 3 to 5 days. And then from template to install, we're running 7 to 10 days
Perfect. So
at
not
the
bad.
most.
And you guys have a facility that's unlike no other. Are you the largest granite manufacturer or processor? Or, I don't know. The right
Fabricator.
Fabricator.
Yeah, I would say.
Probably around, or in the top handful.
Absolutely, in Michigan for sure.
And you're in multiple
doubt.
states now.
Yes, we are.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Loving that. Hard Rock Stoneworks, America's biggest granite.
That's right.
That's what we'll call you.
That's what we strive to be.
So, but you know what's good about it? You know, sometimes they say, "Oh, too big is not good." In your situation, what I noticed is that you guys are systematic, and you take a lot of care in like training your installers. And so you guys have like a training facility now.
We do. Yes.
And I remember we were there, you were just putting it together. That was like last year already.
Yeah.
But so tell me just a little bit about that. So for anybody out there who's worried like, oh, they're too big or they're this, I want these guys to come in and I want a custom install. Explain to everyone how that, because of your training facility, that every job is custom.
Yes. We acquired a building and we wanted to build an area where we could train our guys. So what we do is bring the installers in, templaters too. We pull them off the road for a week. We take that crew and we put them through several scenarios. So we've put in unlevel cabinets, cabinets that are not installed properly, missing fillers where doors can't open, a slide-in range, a cooktop, brackets for support, things like that. And we have our, our leader who used to be an installer years ago. He's now in-house training these guys to make sure that each installer is trained exactly the same. So it's not an installer training the next installer and people get, we all have bad habits. No, it's the same training for every single installer. So the customer knows when we get out there, they have the best of the best in their home and it doesn't matter who it is. We have 30 installers.
That's something that the light bulb went in my head just now. That's called a benchmark and a best practice. Okay. Mm-hmm. But what you said was different scenarios. Your guys come out in template, and then when they come to put the top in, maybe the one end of the cabinets are a half-inch lower than the other end, or maybe the wall's out of square. Mm-hmm. I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
So you guys can sample different scenarios so that the installers, when they're on the job, and this is what we talk about with Hire Done, I beat this to death. The best contractor is one that's solution-minded.
Correct.
You are teaching that to your installers. Mm-hmm. So when they come out and they say, oh, well, this cabinet, it's off a half-inch, they know how to solve it right on the job. Mm-hmm. To me, that's benchmark, best practices. So congratulations on that. And for the listener, it's so important to know that, you may save $1 by getting, these small installers, and they come in and they, jam it in, mm-hmm. and they say, oh, we'll make it up the difference with caulk, or you need a backsplash or we'll cover it. Not the case with you guys. No. And the other thing is when you do the template, because the template, you said from template to install could be 10 days?
At the very most.
Okay, so sometimes
typically
less.
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
But your guys use electronic equipment. It's not like cardboard boxes. I remember they used to take the boxes, the cardboard boxes, cut the cardboard and lay it on the top and then cut it. Mm-hmm. And that was the template. Mm-hmm. Simple, but not always a thing. Right. Today, you guys use lasers and...
Correct.
Electronics, got an iPad, all kinds of things.
Yeah,
super
everything's
cool.
Digital.
Which is important. Mm-hmm. So are you guys hiring?
Yes.
You're always hiring.
We're hiring.
You're looking for competent people, pass a drug test, want to work hard, because you can make great money working for you guys.
Absolutely, you can.
I mean, business is booming. You're always looking for, quality help.
Yeah. And
so they just go to Hard Rock Stoneworks and just email you, or?
Correct. Yeah. And we make it worth it. I mean, we have benefits available that most fabricators would not.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, quartz and granite pricing. Okay.
Yes.
Although I haven't seen it lately, and maybe that's a good thing. You used to see these guys advertise granite, X amount per foot. Mm-hmm. Kind of like I call it fuzzy math, like the roofers. Some of the roofers or some of the window companies, $9 a square, and 2 for 1, 3 for 1. I mean, come on. How can you do this, people? How do you even believe this, drivel?
Right.
For you guys, you don't advertise prices. You advertise great service and quality.
Yes.
And you're not, here's the best part, you're not the most expensive guy out there. When I tell people say to me, well, what about Hard Rock? Are they expensive? I'm like, no. You're never the most expensive. You're never the cheapest.
No.
You're right in the middle.
You got it.
But for me, I believe Hard Rock Stoneworks you get way more than you paid. Mm-hmm. Like, because the service.
Yeah, we're very service driven.
Yeah, the customer satisfaction is way out. Oh, it's way past 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
So I'm glad about that. So pricing, when we do the pricing,
Yes.
is there good, better, best? Let's use granite as an example. And quartz has different pricing too?
Yes, it sure does.
So, okay. So how do you price that? Is it
Well,
just like, like these slabs are this?
why
or
is
it-
one this price and
Yeah.
one the other? So a lot of that has to do with the natural stone is availability, mining. How easy is it to get your hands on it? And so there's lots of factors. Is it readily available? The more available it is, the less it's going to cost.
Okay. So
than
the
something
rarity
that's
of it.
more, you got it, exotic and coming across
Different
the world.
edges,
Yes. you
leathered
got it.
finishes.
Those will increase the price.
Is there like a super expensive granite?
There is a
Give me
super-
like a high end, like the Rolls Royce granite.
the square foot price of
Yeah.
a Rolls Royce granite would
Yeah.
probably be like $175 a square foot.
Oh,
But,
I want
you know,
that
that's
right
a-
here in the studios.
You don't.
I don't.
No.
Okay. Real quick, Hard Rock Stoneworks current promo: 2 rooms for the price of 1.
Yes.
If you buy countertops for your kitchen, you get a vanity for free.
Mm-hmm.
Go to hardrockstoneworks.com.
Absolutely.
I'm Adam Helfman, and you're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network on 97.1 The Ticket.